Hello everyone. In today's video, we are about to explore big activity in UiPath Studio. As we unravel its various use cases, you will quickly realize how this single activity can make a significant difference in web and also desktop automations. So without further ado, let's jump right into concept of big activity. Thank you for joining me and let's get started. So let's discuss about what is a pick activity. So in UiPath Studio, you can just find in activities panel. If you search for pick, you can see there are two types available, pick and pick branch. So pick is nothing but a container, right? So you have to use a pick branch within the pick activity. So let's drag and drop the pick activity, and where you can see you need to drop a branch here, right? So there is no other activities can be drag and drop into the pick activity. For example, if I just drag and drop the type into, nope, I can't do it. So if I want to find element, nope, right? So it is only designed for a pick branch activity. So now go for pick branch, drag and drop. We'll take another pick branch. You can add any number of pick branches in a pick activity. Okay, in this container I can use a number of pick branch activities. So what is actually a pick branch? So a pick branch is having two sections, trigger and action. Okay, within the trigger you can drag and drop activity like find element or element exist, right? So for example, if you want to find something on this browser, let's say register now. Okay, if you want to find this element, and if it is the element is available on the screen and I want to click on the courses, right? So in these scenarios you can use this pick and pick branch activities. Okay, so before going to do the demo, so to understand what is this pick and pick branch activity, I am taking a delay activity here. So take a delay activity and just make it as 5 seconds. Give it 5 seconds delay, and here we'll take a 10 seconds. Let me remove all. Okay, just 0 0 0 0 1 0. Okay, here I'm taking 10 seconds and here I'm taking 5 seconds. So, and also I'll take a message box. Copy it and call it as timeout. Copy and paste. Okay, so what's happening here? So if pick branch activity, all the trigger sections will execute it parallelly. Okay, so delay 5 seconds will be started executing at the same time, delay 10 seconds also executed same, right? So whatever the activity executed first, means whichever activity is completed in the trigger section, the associated action will be performed. It means, let's say if you understand here, so 5 seconds will be executed first, so this message box will be executed. So and the rest, how many branches you may have, how many pick branches you may have, those will be cancelled. These activity will not be performed. Okay, only one pick branch will be executed depending on the trigger, and the associated action will be executed. So as you see right now, you can comment which activity will be, which pick branch will be performed. Is it on left side or a right hand side? So it is obviously a left hand side. So let's execute. So I have execution trail to in order to see and make you clear. So the pick branch activities will execute parallelly. So all the trigger activities, all whatever the actions in the activities in the trigger section will be performed parallelly. So let me debug file, so you can see the activities will be executed parallelly. See here, you see this is also executing and this is also executing, but this is 10 seconds, whatever it is. So this delay activity is executed first, so the respective message box is executed. That's it. So simple, right? So hope you understand the concept. And so here, if you can read through, a pick activity contains a collection of pick branches activities where each pick branch is pairing between trigger activity and an action activity. So this is nothing but a delay is a trigger activity, and action is message box is nothing but action activity. Okay, so the same use case we'll see with the web automations. For example, so let's say the browser is taking, so depending on the internet connectivity, sometimes it may load very slow. So right now the browser is loading slow. In those cases, you can use this pick activity, or maybe like a restore pop-up message is appearing on this. You don't know when it will appear. It may be sudden crash or something, right? Unexpectedly any pop-up is appear on the screen. So you can just use this pick branches. So you can have a trigger. Let's say you need to click on that unexpected pop-up. Just click OK. Then you can use this, right? So now I will take element exist activity within the trigger. Element exist. Okay, so I will take this, indicate on screen, and I will indicate on register now. So if this element exists on the screen, and go ahead, click on the courses. Okay, so I'll take another click activity. We'll take a mouse click, indicate on screen. Yeah, let's do certifications. So now what happens, if it is available on the screen, then it will, this big branch will be executed. So let's run file. It will discard all the other big branches. It will only execute this left hand side big branch. Okay, register now is available and it is clicked on a certification. That's it. So, and also we'll discuss what are the different properties we have for this pick and pick branch. Okay, so the pick activity, you have a private and display name. Okay, so if anybody knows what is a private here, what happens if you select the private, please do comment in the comment section. Okay, so and I will answer that. So, and if you have a pick branch, so we don't have any properties for a pick branch, only the display name. If you want to change, you can change it for the pick branch to any other name. Okay, so here the private is nothing but, once if you selected a private checkbox, whatever the values, right, for arguments or maybe variables, it cannot be logged at the verbose level. Okay, it's a complete different concept like for the log messages. So in the verbose level, those values cannot be logged or maybe printed. Okay, that is a private. So if you come across with this question, what is a property called private for and what it is used for? Okay, if the private property is selected in your automations, so at that particular, for that particular activity, if you are passing any arguments or variables, those values cannot be printed at the verbose level. Okay, that's it. So thanks for joining till here. So we guys see you in the next video.